Pe8 Bomber today, and I really enjoy, I don't know what it is. Many years ago I went and flew on a B-17. I think it was a G60 VE. It was silver, and every day I think about, well, that was so cool. And so I think it's really fun for me to fly these bombers, and I enjoy flying these bombers. Well, I like flying the 4-engine ones the best, but sometimes they're not the best survivability. Well, today I flew the Pe8, which a lot of people know. Well, if you play War Thunder, well, if you know about World War II, it didn't fare so well. It was a big. It could hold the biggest bomb that the Russians had, 5,000 pounds. And the thing about what I think about it is, it would probably slow it down so much. And if you drop it and hit, and you miss, it's going to leave a hell of a explosion, and it's going to leave a hell of an imprint in the ground. And if you miss, you only have one shot with it to hit the target, and that's it. So I finally got the Pe8 fully researched, and the load that I go with is a 250 kilogram bomb load, and that's about five. I looked it up with the Alexa. It's only 250. What would that be? It's 550 pounds is what it is. So these are some of the other Russian planes. I really like the MiG-27. I like the looks of the MiG-27K. Some other ones they have. I really like these other ones they have. They look kind of cool. Well, if you're gonna research the Russian stuff, I would stick to the airplanes. Their airplanes aren't all that bad. Tanks suck. The tanks aren't very good. But this is the one I really like the looks of. Kind of has a sleek little design to it, I think. Doesn't have a whole lot of armor. One of the bad parts about it, but it has these air-to-air, missiles that can lock on. They're GBUs that lock onto a ground target and it'll blow them up. Well, I don't think they look all that bad. They added these in the what was the update? I remember. Direct hit update is when they added it. I always thought they looked kind of cool. I think they look, I don't know, they look alright, but the other one they added is a MiG-23 for the Russians and the Germans. Every day I look on their Wikipedia, and they always read about them. This one is like one I kind of like, but it doesn't. I don't think it has those the GBUs. Yeah, it does not have GBUs. That's surprising. But that's the. But one thing you notice about this Pe8 is look at those wings. Look at how thick those wings are. It's just amazing about how thick those wings are. Look at how much fuel it can hold. And it has quite a bit of armor. It has those are pretty much 50 cals, a Russian 50 cal. And the top turret's a 20 millimeter. It's a good airplane. And to fly it effectively, you have to fly it about 20,000 feet. And it holds quite a few bombs. It's not all that bad of a bomber. Right there, that's about how big the wings are compared to. You can kind of compare that to, let's say, like a B-24. There's an A-20. Look at the B-24. Look at how much smaller the wings are on a B-24 compared to that. I was reading about them. I think they lost a lot of those Pe8s. I don't know why, but they lost a lot of them. Wow. This is the other one I bought today, the Lancaster. I posted a video, don't know if anybody watched it, where I landed a Lancaster, but I went off the runway, which is not good if you're landing a plane. That's the thing you can unlock after you destroy 50 enemy bases. It looks kind of plain Jane if you ask me, but it'd be kind of cool to have, I think. I like the Lancasters. That's another bomber. I think most of the bombers here you have to fly at high altitude. I've posted videos before where I fly them at low altitude and turn. In real life, you can't do that in real life. It would come apart. Now with the twin engine one, I don't know that might work or not. But this is the German MiG-23, the East German MiG-23. It doesn't have GBUs also. It has bombs. It has rockets, and you can put extra machine gun. It probably has some decent air-to-airs if I had to guess, but it looks alright. I like the looks of that. It really looks cool. And here's the Phantom, the German Phantom. I really like the looks of this. All it is just the Phantom. Phantom 2 is what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. I'm surprised it doesn't have GBUs, honestly. This is the one I really like the looks of. It kind of reminds me of that one in the Russian squadron vehicle. That looks kind of cool looking though. It looks alright. This is an East German airplane. It has GBUs. It looks kind of cool. That's the GBU. What GBUs are these bombs you can lock onto a target, and it's just like a guided bomb you can lock onto with a computer. I have a video I posted where I did that with an A-10, and I blew up an objective. Let's see here. This is the other one that I'm gonna have in maybe a couple weeks. The HE-177. It's a German bomber. I was reading a thing about them. They used them on the Eastern Front. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if this was the one, but I think it's not all that bad. It looks okay. But bombers are a big target for enemy fighters if you don't have a fighter escort. This are those Fritz X's. I don't know how these things work. I think they're a guided bomb, but I'm not for sure how they work exactly. It looks kind of cool looking, honestly. Look at how big those propellers are. Look at the wings are pretty wide, I think. It takes 5,000 feet to take off. Isn't that something? This is the other plane I'm working on right here. Well, I just bought, let's see here. I just bought this one, the F-100. This is a cool airplane. It's okay, but it's really hard. It's mostly a bomber. It's mostly like a Vietnam or a P-47, if you ask me. I always thought a P-47 RE doesn't turn well when you have all the bombs on it. But that's just it's a ground support airplane. This is the one I'm gonna have in maybe a couple weeks. The Phantom C. If you're wondering, it doesn't carry GBUs. The Phantom 2, the one after this, carries GBUs, but it can carry a ton of stuff. Quite an airplane. Well, it does carry. It looks like it does carry just 2 GBUs. The Phantom 2 can carry a couple more GBUs. So I want everyone to just enjoy this video and comment if you want to, and if you watch it, subscribe if you want to.
Attention to the designated grid square. to the map! Closer to victory. Attention to the designated grid square. Attention to the designated grid square.
and victory will surely be ours.
Leading for landing.
Returning to the airfield!
Reloading.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
Attack the enemy.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Attention to the map. Attention to the map. Returning to the base. Excellent.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Commencing attack. Take him down.
Need backup.
Affirmative. Attacking.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Oh, excellent! Commencing attack!